Jo Leute, herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video hier auf diesem Kanal. Und ja, heute spielen wir Greedfall und ich habe mir schon einen passenden Charakter erstellt. Und welche Fähigkeit ich am meisten besitze, könnt ihr gleich sehen. Und ja, dann die Empfindlichkeit ist ein bisschen zu hoch. Option, Helligkeit, Steuerung. Kameraempfindlichkeit so, ja. Ist halt immer noch so. Speichert. So. Geht doch einwandfrei. So.
Hey! Green blood! Cut. And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings
Was will der?
in the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight
Ey,
with
der will
honor.
einen Kampf. Der will einen Kampf, ne? Okay, mein erster Kampf. Okay. Ah, okay. Parade. Okay. Schlagschwuchtel. Okay, ich bin. So, wie ein bisschen wie Dark Souls. Okay. Magischer Schlag. Okay, so. Achso, taktische Pause, okay. Tritt. Parade ausweichen. Schneller Angriff, okay. Ja, okay. Okay, Schusswaffe. Ach so, okay. Ja, zuweisen. Hier machen wir das da. Und los. Batz, 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 Batz. Yeah.
Defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
Die kann wiederholen oder wiederholen.
I would be up for that. A little last-minute training couldn't hurt.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
zuweisen machen wir das. Hm. Hm. Boah, ich weiß nicht. Kann ich ja nachher noch ändern. Nee, zuweisen. Direkt so. Okay. Dann Licht zuweisen. Machen wir hier. Kann ich ja nachher noch ändern. Lol, was ist jetzt hier los? Hä, was ist los? Ja, okay, jetzt erst, ne? Ah. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, äh, 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 äh. Okay, okay. Ich bin noch bei Dark Souls gewöhnt. Komm, komm, komm. Kommt her. Kommt her. Ah, scheiße. Warte, ich muss in den Einstellungen. Optionen. Helligkeit. Nee. Steuerung. Ich muss gleich wieder bei den Hauptmissionen. Weil ich sehe irgendwie ein bisschen scheiße. Autsch. Ah! Ja, ich bin tot. Und ich spiele alles auf schwer.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Okay.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Ihm zeigen, wie sehr du dich darüber freust, dass er mitkommt. Na
On
komm.
the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And
And
there I
Rollenspiel.
was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
So. Jetzt aber. So.
What is this? Have you not been told?
Whoa, yo, yo!
I've asked 1,000
Oha,
times.
oha, oha.
It's you, my dear
Die
child.
kann nichts mehr sehen.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
Küsst sie doch nicht. Vielleicht wirst du auch.
Let's go with you.
Oh. Boah, das sieht so krass aus.
Be off.
Okay. Scheinbar ist sie sehr krass krank. Und wir müssen das Heilmittel finden. Okay.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
And
Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
was haben wir denn bitte hier schon gemacht? Sind wir der Böse oder was? Schreib mal in die Kommentare, ob wir den bösen Weg nehmen sollen. Also der nicht so gute Weg. Also alle töten oder so. Weiß auch nicht, was am Ende passiert. Yo! Bruder! Was passiert hier? Massenmord oder was? Und ich kenne mich null aus mit dieser Geschichte von diesen Dingen dann oder wieder nicht. Was ist das für ein Typ?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Nachfragen bezüglich oder gehen? Bezüglich. Nachfragen. Oder, nee,
I
wir
need to be
gehen.
going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Wir gehen lieber. Das, also das ist sehr nett. Ist Leonardo da Vinci oder was?
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you. and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Ah, das ist wieder selbst.
I must
Nee,
be
wir
going.
gehen.
Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Wir spielen das Ganze auf schwer, wenn ihr fragen wollt. Also, ja. Geht alle weg.
The merchant is there.
Ich fühle mich gerade wie in Assassin's Creed 2. Kann man irgendwie springen?
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oh, 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 oh.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain
Helft ihn
Vasco.
doch.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Ist ein Schiff, okay.
Apologies for
Verzeihung,
asking,
Alter.
but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. It's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Wegen des Schiffes Jungs nach den Kätzern fragen. Nach den Kätzern. Kätzern? Okay. Nach Abwesenheit fragen. Komm,
You haven't
machen
heard
wir das.
anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern. But
Okay.
I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Fragen wir mal
Have you seen
danach,
anyone
weil
wandering
der hat
about?
irgendwas.
Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you,
No.
why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Die Mission offen und mit ihm besprechen oder nicht zu viel verraten. Ah, das ist gerade das. Der Mission offen mit ihm besprechen. Ja, aber vielleicht kann er uns verraten. Also.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Ja, dann gehen wir.
Be
Alter.
back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Ja, warum kann ich. Hä?
Greetings, Your Excellency. The smoke from the bonfires renders the air unbreathable. I so wish I could leave this.
Moin, Alter.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Alter. Was soll ich denn hier machen? Na,
I'm
fragen wir
looking for
mal.
my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Okay. Der hat irgendwie, das ist doch die Hauptmission. Dann sprich ich nochmal mit denen.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you are asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse their cost.
Was für ein
Or I
Arsch.
keep what I know about your cousin to myself.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps. But a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an ocean.
Very well. I will see what I can scavenge in that case.
Alter. Geschäft.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Okay, dann gehen wir.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Geil. Aber wir müssen da doch irgendwas machen. Spatzwürm.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Alter, was... warte, vielleicht... Ja.
The furniture is in
Untersuchen.
terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
Look. Well then, were you able to repair?
No,
In that case,
I regret I don't.
either you...
Has the Malicor really...
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People's
Okay,
lament
okay,
and
okay,
styles
okay,
evident.
okay, okay. Hä, was müssen wir denn hier machen?
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Das wissen wir ja alles schon. Aber das ist jetzt gerade unsere Hauptmission. Alter. Bruder. Haben wir noch andere? Nee, ist auch egal. So. Aber was müssen wir jetzt machen?
I believe I've seen you at the
Okay,
palace.
halt die Fresse.
You're one of the prince's relatives.
So. Wir gehen jetzt. Mann. So, Wurfgeschoss hier. Nehmen wir das hier. Ich will jetzt ein paar Leute töten. So. Finde heraus, also müssen wir wieder da rein. Ich muss jetzt ein bisschen...
No,
In that case,
I regret.
either...
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tirfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
Aber was müssen wir jetzt machen? Wir
I need to
gehen.
be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Aber das ist halt immer noch die Hauptmission. Hä? So. Jetzt nicht mehr, ne? Ja, geht doch. Jetzt bist du nicht mehr die scheiß Hauptperson. Oder? Bitte nicht. Oder? Wenn ich jetzt hier bin? Scheiße.
Well, were you a-
No, I haven't been able to
Nicht
sort them out.
reparieren. Ach so, ich muss reparieren.
I need to be
Gehen,
off.
Bruder. Was muss ich denn reparieren? Hm. Na, gucken wir mal. So. Dö, 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 dö. Hilfe. Allah. Ja, okay. Alter, ich muss irgendwas reparieren, aber ich weiß halt nicht was. Ah, okay. Muss hier runter und ist irgendwie irgendwas reparieren. Okay. Wir müssen doch irgendwas hier reparieren. Ja, okay. Okay, Leute, das war's mit diesem Video und ich hoffe, hat euch gefallen. Und ja, ich muss nachrecherchieren, was ich hier reparieren soll, weil weiß auch nicht. Ja. Oder. Oh. Hier. Folgen. Okay, das. Okay, das. Ach so. Ja, okay, sorry, Leute. Oder wir spielen auch ein bisschen. Wir spielen jetzt noch ein bisschen. Dann gucken wir mal. Yep. So. Ich muss hier was reparieren, okay. Okay, hier ist auch noch eine Tür. Dann spielen wir noch ein bisschen. Okay, damit das nicht so eine kurze Folge ist. So, reparieren den Schaden. Okay. Okay, dann gehen wir da mal hin. Müssen wir hier hin? Hier ist noch eine Tür. Verschlossen.
I don't have the key.
Alter! Ah, scheiße.
Locked.
Wieder verschlossen. Bruder, ich muss doch
Don't
noch.
have the key.
Ich brauche einen Schlüssel. Ein Schlüssel, Alter.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Okay, dann machen wir später weiter. Und morgen weiter. Ja. Und ja. Dann sehen wir uns ein anderes Mal wieder. Und